When it came time for Chris to record, I was expecting a bridge or singing. Instead, he started rapping. I was worried, but when we hit playback on the big speakers, the whole room went crazy. I mentioned the video to Twan, who seemed dedicated to making it happen. There was just one catch. Chris's manager wasn't happy about my organic connection with Chris and was even less enthused about him featuring on my track. She didn't want to clear the rights, but like the name of this chapter says, no, it's just a means to negotiate. Twan called me later on that night and said that he would work on the manager and not to worry, that Chris loved the record. You know, Berner, if we could find a way for him to pull out his Lambo and go crazy somewhere, we might be able to convince him to show up and shoot a scene for the music video. I can't explain why, but my first thought was, what am I going to wear in this video? I realized it would be an amazing opportunity to wear something that I owned. I took the blue cookie logo that Shep by now had designed and put it on a black hoodie that made it pop. This was the first use of it. Now I had a new problem. How in the fuck am I supposed to arrange a way for Chris Brown to drive his Lamborghini in this video? I googled racetracks and called up one in Orange County called Irwindale Speedway. An older man answered the phone. I never heard the word no so fast. I asked him how long he would be at his office and if he minded me heading over there to speak in person. Well, he said, if you want to hear no in person, then head over. So I hopped in a taxi cab for the nearly 2-hour drive from my apartment in Hollywood to Irvine. When I arrived, the man from the phone looked like he had seen a ghost. He walked me past a handful of cubicles to his office, which had floor-to-ceiling windows that overlooked the grandstands. See the corner of the parking lot? He asked. Someone just rented that corner for an event and are paying $30,000. It took months for us to work out that deal. I asked him if he can quickly pull up YouTube on his computer, search Chris Brown and take note of the number of views. It was in the millions. Okay, now search Wiz Khalifa. He did. Asked me what the point of all this was. Last thing I said, search Berner. See the difference? I asked him. I was speaking from the heart. I'm just an underground artist. I need something cool that will motivate them to shoot this video with me. If I pull it off, this can change my life. I just knew I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I didn't at least come here and try my best. I shook his hand, thanked him for his time, and turned to leave. Hey, be here tomorrow. You'll have 1 hour. Just bring $500 for a medic. I'll see you in the morning. I called Twan and told him to let Chris know he could do donuts in his Lambo at a professional racetrack. They were in. When I arrived the next morning, I couldn't believe what I saw. There were multiple race cars on the track, and even an 18-wheeler cab he said we could use. The man at the racetrack said he called it in a favor, and had the stunt drivers who had driven in a Kanye West and Jay-Z video a few days earlier show up to perform for free. That alone increased the production value to a couple hundred G's at least. It turned out that the man from the racetrack had told his daughter about the shoot, and she was the biggest Chris Brown fan ever. All she wanted was a picture with him. And I suppose my guy just wanted to be a cool dad. He even had the 18-wheeler doing donuts in the video. Beyond my wildest imagination. The Yoko video was wrapped, and it went crazy on WorldStar. Because I was already popping from all the weed content, and now I had this crazy music video featuring 3 massive artists in Wiz Khalifa, Chris Brown, and Big K.R.I.T, it instantly earned the top banner spot on the webpage, just like I had envisioned. That day alone, 25 million people watched the Yoko video. They all saw the Cookies logo for the first time, and I knew then I was finally on the path toward building something legitimate for myself and my family.